Welcome to another Owen Rose production.
I learned to love the rain last year.
I was gonna make this video outside because I feel like I gotta showcase the Juneau, Alaska environment, but it decided to start raining. Before we start, let me address the elephant in the room. I need a haircut. Really 90% of the time, I need a haircut. My mom decided to give birth to 4 boys, and to save time and money, she would just give us all the same exact haircut when we were little. So for about 14 years of my life, I looked like a skinhead. I never went to a barber. She just gave us all buzz cuts. So I think I kind of got like scared of barbers. I don't know what I want my hair to look like. I feel like that's your job. Like, what do you even ask for when you go there? A little off the top, a low taper fade. That meme is still massive, by the way. I feel like I just walk in and like show him a picture of Ryan Gosling and be like, you think you can do that? Think you can make me look like him? It's also crazy how expensive haircuts are, especially for girls too. When girls get their haircut, they get like 3 inches trimmed off the bottom, and then the hairdresser is like, $135. Sorry. But luckily, I'm not a girl. But boys' haircuts are still way more expensive than they should be. Also, I've been trying to get rid of this. I don't know if I would call it a beard. It kind of just looks like somebody glued a bunch of pubic hair to my face. But I don't have an electric razor. I only have like the acoustic razor or the Amish razor or whatever you call it. And that doesn't really do the job. I've tried it before. But it's also my first time being 20 years old, so I don't really know how beards work or really how my body works. So I might just get a razor and peel my skin off. Get these pubes off my face. Anyway, you know it's gonna be a bad video when I have notes. I talked about my roommate in LA a couple videos ago, and a lot of people seem to like that. So I figured I'd share a little more tidbits about him. There's a lot of things he did that I found horribly stupid, and I don't really want this to come across as me just bashing another person, but he did so many like little dumb things, and I feel like I need to put it somewhere. So I'm putting it online for everybody to see. He was always accusing me of stealing things from him. One time he woke me up at 7 a.m. by knocking on my door and asking if I drank his milk. First of all, waking somebody up to ask them a question doesn't work. You need like a minute and a half to like come back into yourself. So he knocked on the door and he's like, "You drink my milk?" And I was like, no! I didn't drink his milk because I have my own milk. And he's like, "Well, I buy that milk specifically for me, so don't drink it." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, that's really how anybody buys anything." But I told him like 3 times. I was like, "Bro, I didn't drink your milk." And then he finally left. And then he texted in our roommate group chat and he was like, "Don't drink my milk. There's other milk in the fridge that you can drink." That's my milk, bro. Don't tell people to drink my milk now. One time I took a shower. Not one time, but I took a shower once. And he knocked on my door after and he was like, "Did you use my loofah?" No. Why would anybody use anybody else's loofah? And he was like, "Why is it wet?" It's in a shower, brother. Showers get wet when you take them. Also, every time he would take a shower, he would shave his pubes and leave them sitting on the bathtub for me to wake up and discover the next day. Foul. Keep your pubic hair to yourself. He also accused me of pouring his contacts down the sink. Like, at this point, I just think he thinks I'm a troll put in his life to make him miserable, going around and touching all his things and taking them. I didn't pour your contacts down the sink. I got my own contacts. Anytime he would accuse me of something and I said no, he would keep accusing me. He'd be like, "Did you pour my contacts down the sink?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Okay, well, I need my contacts to see, and I don't appreciate when you pour them down the sink." And I said, "Yeah, I know what contacts are for. I didn't pour them down the sink." And he'd be like, "Because if you poured them down the sink, then I can tell the property manager and I can get..." And I was like, "I told you 4 times I didn't pour them down the sink, brother. I don't care about your contacts. I got my own. I'm good." I broke my plate when I was eating food once, and as soon as he heard the plate break, he ran downstairs like somebody had got shot, and he runs into the room and he's like, "Is that my plate?" "Why would it be your plate? I have my own plate. I have my own thing. I'm a adult, kinda. I'm not eating your food. I'm not pouring your contacts down the sink. I'm not using your loofah. I'm not breaking your plates, bro. I don't want anything to do with you. Stop accusing me of things." Anyway, thanks for watching the video. I hope you have a really great day. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. Come here. Come here. Give me a kiss. Never mind.